Hello, welcome back to another Hypixel Skyblock episode. Previously in Skyblock, I worked on kind of bows and just getting my quiver upgraded, and now I have a pretty decent string collection. I think I'm close to maxing out. Yeah, I'm just 2 away. So I have like a large quiver. The giant quiver upgrade is obviously next, but I'm pretty good for where I am in the game in terms of quiver. In between episodes, like it's just on the time lapse, I worked on this kind of like larger island because I had exceeded my minion slots of, I think this held 15, and I'm currently up to 17, but I only have 15 placed, so that's kind of an issue. And then with this new design, I'll have room for up to 24. I think actually, this is 5 times 5, so 25 actually I have spots for, but I'm pretty sure the current limit is 24, so I don't think I'll be exceeding this anytime soon. And my island's a bit dark right now, and I could go for the method of torchman like I have over here and just use all of these on this, but I think instead I want to work on using more items in Skyblock, which includes the daylight sensor. Daylight saver, I think that's what it's called. Basically, it allows me to set the time on my island to anything I want, but in order to get that, I need the quartz collection, which I do not have unlocked. In fact, I don't have anything in the nether area unlocked because I haven't been there yet. And I'm going to go there for not just the quartz, but also for glowstone and nether wart, because I also want potions. So my two things in this episode that I want to achieve are the jungle axe, which I'm going to get from using haste and efficiency 5 gold axe in the jungle area, and then getting the daylight saver from quartz and I believe glass. So let's get started. Well, for starters, I actually need to go to the blazing fortress, so let's head over. I think we have enough. Oh, how am I already on fire? Oh, lava in there. And I believe the quartz and stuff that we need to actually get to is this direction in a cave. Please don't die in the lava. Cool. And I don't think Tommy Pigmen are mad at me unless I like break something in front of them. So let's not do that. Why are you looking this way? No, please don't get mad at me. Cool. Nice. How much quartz do we need for this day saver? Wait, there's a difference? Night saver makes it always night, and day saver makes it always day. And for this, we need 250 quartz collected, and then to craft it, we're gonna need just 5 quartz in the glass, and then, oh, sunflower. Sunflower is probably gonna be the hardest part of this. So, I will get started on unlocking this. Alright, we unlocked the day saver, and while I was here, I also just mined some glowstone, so I think we have both minions unlocked, and then enchanted glowstone dust is next, which we will need for haste potions, but we can use minions for that, so that would be fine. The next part of this is the sunflower. How in the heck do we actually collect sunflower? Are there any sunflowers here by chance? I actually collect this? Now it's the daisy. Are any of these actually sunflowers? I don't think so. Dang. Okay, so I found what seems like the only way for me to currently get sunflowers is the auction house, because these come from flower minions, which I have to get from the dark auction, so I don't think that's an option right now. So I'm going to bid on 2 different ones, and because I have a decent amount of money, I can do a bit of a higher bid because I really want this, and I don't see a different way to get this. So with these bids placed or not, apparently that wasn't placed. I still want to do 100,000. Cool. And I'll keep like a bit more in my inventory in case. Oh, come on. You outbid me that fast? Right. 300,000. I'll outbid him. Let's go up to 150. In the meantime, though, I can work on something different on my island. Because it is still currently dark, but that doesn't mean that I can't use item frames, because someone in the comment section requested that the chest be labeled, which makes sense because me personally, I've always memorized my chests, and so I know where stuff is. But for you guys, it would be a lot hard to know where stuff is unless it's just like labeled. So I'm gonna go through and put all these on them, and then we'll go through and label the chests. Okay, so I think for the organization, like just in general, this back wall entirely is going to be for minion specific storage. So it's like the items that I'll get from collecting from, like, say, an iron minion or diamond minion. So like they'll be labeled by the minion, and I'll just go to each individual chest for them. I think I have enough to fit every single minion in Skyblock, so that shouldn't be an issue when I unlock more minions. And then this side will be like the personal items, or the things that I'll use, like building blocks, like torches or tools like that, and then armor. And then for this side, I'll have kind of the minion upgrades, or things used within minions or specifically for minions, such as like the minion expander if I get that ever, diamond spreading. So I'll need to move these logs over to up there, and I think that should be a good enough storage. So let's work on getting things sorted. Okay, so I just won the auction for the 3 sunflowers. It only cost me 800,000. I got into a bidding war with a few people on it, so that was a bit expensive. But now we can go in here, and I think, do they sell regular glass? Can we do it with this glass, or does it need to be regular glass? I really hope it can just be this glass. Now we need the quartz, which is in our minion at our base. So let's go back here. I've gotten some of them filled in, the minions filled in, but when I took down my storage system to kind of reinstate it as now, I got rid of like the base items. So I have a lot of the enchanted form, I just don't have a lot of the unenchanted form, meaning that I don't actually have the ability to make a lot of the minions as is, so it takes a lot more work just to get them. That's what I'm working on. Just to be able to craft it. It has to be regular glass. Are you kidding me? Okay. Making sure the recipe, I didn't get it wrong. Day saver, yep, regular glass. So we need to smelt some sand up. Do I have any sand left, or did I sell that too? Probably sold that too. Yep. Alright. That means we get to go over to... what is that called? I always forget this place. It's like the really large desert area. Desert settlement, that's what it's called. Okay. So we need 3 pieces of sand. I don't currently have a pickaxe, so I'm doing this with my piece of gold. And then we need to go back to our island, smelt it up, and then we can finally make the day saver. Final piece of glass. And 3 on top. 15 quartz distributed between 3 is 5, and then the sunflowers. Nice. What do I want to put this? Do I want to make it so that they're symmetrical? Actually, I could just not have to worry about it looking symmetrical if I just put it onto my island. Like right there. Nice. I click this. Oh yeah, we want it midday. Midday is the best time. Oh, now I don't have to worry about these torches anymore. Oh, what is this glitching? Oh no. Why is it glitching like this? Let's turn shaders off for a second and see if that fixes it. Yep, it was definitely the shaders. Alright, let's get back to filling in these item frames. I have filled in the slots that I have in my inventory, so like everything I've unlocked so far and needed. I haven't got to some of the mobs yet, and some of like the... oh, what's that called? Like the mithril area for mining minions, so I haven't had those filled in yet. But I have the majority of everything else. So I have all the farming and then most of the mining. And this chest is my minion, and then I'll have these filled in as like the fuels and upgrades when I get new fuels and upgrades to fill in. But right now, I want to work on brewery. And obviously this isn't like the final form of it yet. I don't really know what I want to do, or where I want to put like a larger brewery setup so that I can just kind of view the bottoms of these and then just use them and have water bottles go into them. That way I don't have to fill them in manually, which would make it a lot easier. But just for now, for this episode, I'm going to just focus on getting haste potions brewed. And so having having a larger amount of netherwort, redstone, coal, and glowstone, I am now able to actually brew all the potions that I want to. So let's get brewing. And the first step of any potion, I think, is netherwort. So let's put this in. This makes them into awkward potions. So like, I should have enough time to go around to all of them, and then when I loot back, I believe they'll have fully kind of settled through, so I can put in the coal, which makes it into a haste potion, so that we can actually specify which potion we want. And then next up is glowstone, I believe, because that increases the level at which the potion is, because currently these will all just be haste 1 potions with like 3 minutes of duration, but we want much more than that. So yep, haste potion 1 with 3 minutes, and then by adding glowstone, we make it into a haste 3 potion. And redstone being the last step increases the duration, I think, to 16 minutes. I'm not sure if that's just at higher levels of brewing that I get it to say 16 minutes, but we will see how long it is. And then or later on when I have more, I guess, funds, I can get the potion artifacts or ring, which increase the duration of potions even more. So they'll last like up to, I think, around 30 minutes maybe. And remember, I think it's 20 actually. I think it's 20 minutes of duration for those potions. So now I have a bunch of hasty potions. I don't think I'll need all of these, but I'll add them to my brewery potion bag. And I think this gets upgraded to the netherwort collection. So with this, I can now head over to the jungle island and start on getting the jungle axe unlocked. I don't have any like speed things or anything, but I still should be able to do quite a bit just with instant mine or instant chop, I guess. And having had a jungle minion up my island previously to this, I did have a lot of the collection already gone through, so I don't know how much we actually need, but I don't think it's a lot. Yeah, it's only like 700 more jungle wood collected, and then we'll have our jungle axe. And that's that. We have unlocked the jungle axe recipe. It's pretty cheap, which is nice. It's only 3 enchanted jungle logs and then just like a normal axe recipe. So I do this, grab the sticks, and then our first jungle axe. And this is like actually really slow. So I do have this now, but I'm not going to actually use it to chop with. I'm going to use jungle axe to sell as like my new kind of income, because minions is good. Like I stand by the fact that like minions are like probably the best way to just have an income in Skyblock. However, having something like jungle axe where like if I actively play, I can make a lot from it. It's definitely worth it because I can auction these off, and then if I have efficiency and then telekinesis on it, which I probably will, because efficiency is just a redstone, I think 8 redstone and paper, and then telekinesis is just I can get that from going to the gold mine. And so it's relatively cheap to make this, but I can sell a lot of them through like the, I think 14 total slots to sell in the auction house. So I'll have a pretty decent income with this, and then I can focus more on getting new minion slots and exploring Skyblock more and kind of having more fun in the videos. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.